Hello, today we'll do a review on this. It's the Doctor Who magazine issue 355 of the 27th of April 2005. It was UK 3.90, which is £4, and US $7.99, which is like $8. Panini Comics, like Doctor Who magazine, the official magazine of the BBC One show. Access all areas, set reports, in-depth star interviews, all new comic strip action, exclusive pictures, news and previews. As seen on TV, like back in time, join the Doctor and Rover all new series of thrilling adventures in time and space, like Saturdays on BBC One. So here's the front, and on the back it's about 10th Planet, the UK's doing Doctor Who specialist dealer. So you got some audios there or CDs, like the Mono on DVD, like Monsters and Villains book. Coming in May, this official tie-in book for the new Doctor Who series. That's it. That's cool. And then you got some novels of the Ninth Doctor, like Doctor Who, three exciting pocket hardbacks, like the Clockwise Man, Monsters Inside Winner Takes. Oh, that's really nice. DoctorWhoShop.co.uk. So let's open this, shall we? So first up, we got sometimes it's difficult to tell what's real. I've dreamed and what I've imagined. Like Colin Baker and Bonnie Langford in Doctor Who Catch 1782. Yeah, that's really interesting. It's very snowy. Got the mate on the background. I think that's really cool. DWN 355. Paul to open. Editor's there. There's Clayton's signature there. This issue, episode 1 set report. Yeah, so you got regulars. Like back on TV, you got Doctor Who Saturdays at 7 p.m. Like casting roundup. Doctor Who episode 13 by Russ Steele, 28th of January 2005. I know. Like confidential news. The full breakdown for BBC's documentary series Doctor Who Confidential has now been revealed. Like Doctor Who Confidential, I know. And then DVD release in May, like Series 1, Volume 1 in May, I think. And like first episode of the new series comes to DVD. Doctor on Call, yes, that's really cool. Like other news, Heads Up Project Who, and then Billy enters the arena magazine there, of course. Like more in Big Finish, or from Big Finish. And then you got Celestial Toy Room. It's like the radio controlled Dalek. That's really awesome. And like the Sonic Screwdriver, the original, and the talking Dalek mug and TARDIS mug. Like just merchandise. Like Meet the Monsters. Like exclusive new exhibits. So like they're actually talking about the Doctor Who exhibition in Brighton Pier. Like Brighton Pier Doctor Who exhibition. It was fairly small, I think. Not finished. Big Finish coming which produced Doctor Who. That's it. And then Pick Up a Penguin. Penguin Books announced that Doctor Who Monsters and Villains books coming out or came out. Regeneration Swansea 24, 25th of September 2005. So it looks like you had Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Elizabeth Sladen, Nicholas Courtney, and Caroline John. That's really cool. And then you got like Gallifrey Guardian special report on the on-set secret for episode 1, I think. That's really cool. A poster there, that's amazing. Like Nicholas Briggs and the Dalek. Like obviously some of the cast and crew and other stuff. Like a picture of Russell T Davies and more things, and then like Starview, the Charlotte Church singer. Is that a new cast? Maybe it is. And then you got DWM Mail as the 8th Doctor, like in comic form. Thank you, DWM, for managing to keep the new series exciting without spoiling it. Yes. Young reader Luke Davidson kicks off the return of an old DWM tradition. And then like Full Circle, rock god Michael Stevens, like Rocky Horror, Doctor Horror of Fraggle Rock, or Fragile Rock, that's it. The Wembley years 1983 to 87, Rock Face. There's the previous issue up there that I did yesterday, of course, I know. So, Doctor Who location report, like Run, it's like the Autons there, of course, for Rose. Like just on-set things about Rose, like Halifax, that's it, in Cardiff. But I went to that location, didn't I, last year, that Rose location. Director Keith Bock, or Boak, like Keith Boak there, of course. The Doctor is a fast-paced man, and a man doing his life runs at a pace of knots that is exciting. And that says Keith Boak there. Like Plastic Fantastic. So, like, I was asked how I cope with other people's expectations. To be honest, I just ignore them. Like, it says Russell T Davies, really? God. Like, Mickey's Auton head there. That's Plastic Fantastic just continues. Like, it's mayhem. The sequence will last 2 minutes on screen, but it'll take 3 nights to shoot. Like, it says Phil Collinson. Like he was the producer, of course. I know he was. Like, Doctor Who is an upbringing our childhood. We feel the burden of responsibility very strongly. Keith Boak. And you got Burton's. That's the world's largest stock of Doctor Who books. You got D-Dome Classic 7th Doctor Special, and obviously some more stuff like those like newer novels. The Yearbook 1995, Villains and Monsters and Villains. The Doctor Who Technical Manual from the 80s. That's nice. And then some Target books, CDs, some other stuff, prints, plates, there's much more stuff. At the Time Team, like episodes 452 to 459, so I like horror fang rock, straight off dark, foggy, spooky, the perfect set of a Doctor Who ghost story play. And it just talks about the Talons of Wind Chime and the horror of fang rock. I know. Doctor Who new series preview, the episode To the End of the World, but broadcast Saturday the 2nd of April on BBC One. The End of the World, like this other month's episodes, that hints at what's to come later in the series. And then you got Sci-Fi Collector, like new series first day cover, the remote control talking down for us, new Doctor Who cookie jars or DR Who cookie jars, in Faithful 4-foot Dalek, Eve of the Daleks limited edition, plates, and regenerators, much more stuff. And then you got half a comic here. Like half a comic here, that's it. At the Love Invasion. At the Doctor, the Love Invasion comic strip, that's really cool. And you got the 9th Doctor in this comic, Christopher Eccleston. At the Doctor on a motorbike there. I mean, they're actually quite good likenesses. I know they are. Like, to be continued. So it's obviously part of different parts. Doctor Who new series preview, episode 3, The Unquiet Dead, Saturday the 9th of April on BBC One. That's really nice. Like cast. I didn't write like Dickens with Simon Callow. I mind because I never thought he'd do it. Mark Gatiss. And then you got How to Build a TARDIS. Well, a very basic one. Benjamin Cook focus. Benjamin Cook talks to Edward Thomas and Brian Hinch about reshaping the Doctor's iconic time machine for a new 2005. It's big on the inside. I mean, it wasn't focusing there. There you go. That's like how they did it, I think. Into the Vortex. That's some really nice articles. I nearly cried, and other stories. That's it. There's a quote there. I know. And then, like Doctor Who new series preview for episodes 4 and 5, Aliens of London of World War 3. That's nice. Broadcast the 16th of April and Saturday the 23rd of April 2005. I was watching the video from Girls Know Jump on MTV. I thought, good idea. Like Jackie and Mickey always return, but their recurrence, like in Rose's life, is plotted from the start. Yes, and the bad wolf on the TARDIS. Yeah, our mutual friend, like Charles Dickens. It says there, I think that's it. I love the idea. I thought it was such an interesting notion to confront Dickens with Doctor Who. That's it. Like a tale of two experts, so Simon Callow and Mark Gatiss. So that's really nice. Who Shot International, like new collector's edition cookie jars, exclusive TARDIS cabinet, like Lance Parkin, that's other stuff there on Saturday the 4th of June, that's it. Like new Doctor Who novels, you got some new ones there. Like key rings and pins, the handbook, just the handbook. And then like further adventures like Catch 1782, The Wasting or Wasting, like Lies, The Claws of Axos. It always the intention used behind the scenes footage of Roger Delgado. And then like After Image of Rose, that's really nice. And then Off the Shelf, Doctor the Mind Robber. So there's like a cartoon Patrick Troughton or second Doctor there, and then a cartoon Zoe or Wendy Padbury. I know. The Mind Robber on DVD from 2005. Like Her Final Flight. And then Mact of the Day. I think that's a book, that is. And like Blake 7, the 4th Doctor arriving in a classic Blake 7 setup, wow. Like Mythmakers, various releases, short trips, repercussions, that's it. And Mythmakers there. Like Doctor Who to the Slaughter, there. Like Lust in Space. The full story, Back to the Vortex and other stuff, and that's really nice. And then DWM Sexist, Who Wouldn't Stop, such as a picture of Nicola Brighton and Bequipini just because. And then Galaxy4.co.uk, that's it. The now closed Galaxy 4 place. Talking Kenneth Williams, The Avengers, talking figures. Like Carry On, it says there, like figures. Carry On Cleo, authentic dialogue. And much more Doctor Who merchandise here, of course. Like official Doctor Who merchandise suppliers, that's it. And then like coming in DWM 356, The Return of the Daleks, A Carnival of Monsters, like A Summer of Love, that's it, plus, that's it. Available from WH Smith and all good news agents and comic shop from the 28th of April 2005, $53.99. Like subscribe, get 13 issues for 12, just for 12, that's it. Like Doctor Who magazine, of course, I know, yeah. And then, like, production notes, Fear of Clowns from Russell T Davis. I'm in an interview where I can be serious, funny, factual, controversial, whatever they want. That's it, I know. So that's it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.